Bonjour everyone and welcome to Wasteland 3. My name is Kingdom, as you can hear. English is not my first language, and I'm just started recording, so please give me all the positive feedback you can and I'll try to improve as much as we go. So Wasteland 3, post-apocalyptic kind of atmosphere. Kind of dark, funny at the same time. I'm really excited for the game. They've improved a lot of stuff from the second one, in my opinion, at least in terms of the gameplay, graphics, voice acting. So I strongly recommend you go and look at this game, especially if you like games like XCOM for the gameplay, but with a lot of story into it. So without further ado, there's a lot on the table right now. So our goal here, we're going to be doing a full playthrough of Wasteland 3. I already have kind of an idea of the builds I want to do. I can't say min-max because I don't think I'm good enough to say this, but I'd say more idea of builds that I want to try out. So let's get going. Alright, so difficulty. I'm kind of worried to go to the highest difficulty right away. So we have Wastelander. That's too easy. Friendly fire off. You gotta play with some, I know these two. We got the hardest one, Supreme Jerk. Sometimes just enemies, they're just bullet sponges, which I don't really like. Let's give it a shot. Ranger. Oh, no, let's go with Ranger. I've watched some of the beta, and the music is amazing. Every monster was a man first. Edward Albee.
It's been a rough few years for the Desert Rangers. When the world ended, they tried to bring some order to what was left of Arizona. But then, the Cochise AI woke up, and they found themselves in a fight to the death with its robot army. In the end, they had to nuke their own base to kill the damn thing for good. Been hard going ever since. Then, the Rangers heard from a fellow calling himself the Patriarch. Said he owned Colorado, but his kids were trying to steal it from him. And if the Rangers were to come and put him in their place, he'd give Arizona all the food and supplies it needed to rebuild and survive.
Whoa! Sorry, Major. No way we're getting through that.
10-4, Cody. Advance team reported an alternate route across a frozen lake. Find it.
Copy that.
Well, reluctant as the Rangers are to interfere in family squabbles, they weren't really in a position to say no.
Our route's around that dam on the far shore. Scouts, check out the ice and lead us across.
Yes, ma'am.
So the Brass sent Ranger Team November across the Rockies, because the aid he was promising the Rangers wasn't just their best hope. It was their last.
Okay, Major. All good. Come ahead.
Yeah. It's been a rough road lately. But that's the thing about the Rangers. It doesn't matter how hard it gets. or how many of them fall. They keep on fighting. The Rangers never stop fighting.
All right, looks like we're Team November, and we're kind of in trouble there. So since I've seen some of the beta, I can run you through a couple things. So first, there's like pre-made pairs, which they did a good job because they're pretty interesting because there's the backgrounds that these guys are gonna have. And so if you're looking at here like a Yuri and Spence, like the duelist background and the warmonger background are backgrounds that you can't get if you're creating a custom pair. So I'm assuming for replayability there's options there if ever you want to try something out or have a special build in mind. So you have the punk rock lovers, he's gonna get the bruiser and the wild child, father and daughter recluse, so 0.2 combat speed, avengers sneak attack damage, so more of a sneaky, and you'll see how they call it, the sneaky shit kind of features and attributes. Crit resistance for Dusty and X-Merc for Mary, experience bonus, which this is pretty nice. Connaisseur, I'll say it as I would say it in French, Connaisseur, so perception +1 for Chris, and Chris energy resistance and 5% energy damage bonus, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So if you select these guys, you're getting thrown right into the game. No more customization, you can't change anything on them, so you're just starting with whatever they want to do there. But obviously we'll take a long time and get our own guys going. So as our first guy, we're gonna call him Vulcan, and the reason is he's gonna be a flamethrower guy. So let's see.
Shoot!
You started it, we'll finish it.
Here comes.
Uh-oh, they have us at a disadvantage.
They've spotted.
They see us.
Enemy.
If you want to brawl, knock yourselves out. Don't mind us. We're troubleshooting. Ain't funny, but your labs were jokes.
Wow, that's my kind of playthrough. I love a game that can give me a little chuckle. So again, you'll see through the game, but I have a feeling that, you know, if you're reading all the junk and all that stuff, there's going to be a bunch of stuff that's pretty funny. So but again, the game is dark, and as much as we play through it, you'll notice this. So this is interesting. From the beta, this used to be 10% experience bonus, and now they switched it back down to 5%, but I think most people were using that a lot. So Bookworm's still pretty good, but for this guy, we're gonna go the Sibyl of Metal. So pretty nice. We'll do a full look at all this. Experience bonus 5%, perception +1, find hidden things. This is going to increase our flamethrower bonus. This is what if we're doing explosive. Goat Kidder, pretty nice, 5% chance, and I think with the flamethrower, the crit chance could also be good. Grease Monkey, robots and vehicles. So vehicles a new feature in this game, so unclear right now on how beneficial this is, or it's very situational. Melee bonus, interesting too. Kick-ass, not a big fan of all those social skills. I know some people like the role play, or sometimes depending on the difficulty. So maybe on Supreme Jerk, like dodging some fights, it might be useful for it. Barter. So my feeling is that in this game, the economy is going to play a bigger role than in Wasteland 2 for those who played it. In Wasteland 2, you just basically ended up, if you played your cards right, like ended up with a ton of money and you could basically buy anything. In this game, I think you're going to even have to consider which ability you're using depending on the amount of ammo it's going to use because of the cost of these things. So I think, you know, barter is going to be a very important stat. So from what I heard from other YouTubers that reviewed it, the only issue with those basic stats, the kick-ass and the barter, is that they only give you a point like early on. They don't give you it doesn't scale, right? So it won't give like as soon as you add a point, it won't count as your second one, and if you add 2 points, it won't count as your third one. It'll only count as one. So basically, it's like if you were using one skill point. So I think it'd be very beneficial if it'd be worth like, you know, the 8 skill point, because things are scaling up. I don't remember exactly what's the scale, but the more you invest skill points, the more expensive it gets. I think the last one is like 6 points or 8 points, 8 skill points, I mean, and you get about 3 per level. So it's a lot of points to invest in. So anyway, I'm rambling on. So evasion, not for this guy. Paladin, it's a crit chance. Raider hater, the damage to humans. Combat speed might be useful too, depending on the build you're going for. A sex machine would be same thing as the other guy had, right? It's a different name. Stoner, status effect resistance. The boss, hard ass, same concept as kiss ass. And penetration. And the way penetration goes is that you don't really have a benefit of going above someone's armor. All it does is that I think Pillars of Eternity had that kind of system, right? But all penetration does in this game is if ever you're under the opponent's armor, you will get a reduced damage percentage. But if you're equal or above, from what I understand so far, you're gonna get, you're just gonna do regular 100% damage. So it's good to have high penetration, but it wouldn't count as boosting your damage. It's just gonna guarantee that you basically make your weapons maximum damage every time. So anyway, we're good to go for this guy, except the fact that I don't like how he looks. So let's go and change that. Yeah, I like to start with the physique just to show you the difference. So you can have a very compact guy and a gigantic compact guy. So there's pretty flexible. So this guy's going to be, you know, standing in the front line. I don't want huge. You know, tall. I don't want compact. Medium, jacked, stocky, compact. Alright, let's go with this. So face, what do we want? Ooh, what's that? It's like the back of their head? Oh man, it's a bunch of tattoos. Oh, these is like, the skin is like, is that Star Trek kind of ew. There are lines in his face. It's just a game looking like this. Can I be... Oh, I can be blue? What the hell? Green? Oh, man. I can spend hours doing this. This is dangerous. So let's go with a more standard look. Let's look at haircuts. What's that? Like a mullet? You know, we're gonna have... I'll try to go for the Viking look. You know, we're the Fire Lord. That's the mullet. Oh, wow. Long hair. What a rock star. Does that work? Yeah, it looks like a Viking look. That's too much. What about here? No, I think we got it. I think we're going with this one. Anything more orange? I want to go yellow. Yeah. You know, I always spend a ton of times doing this stuff and caring so much about it and making sure everything is right. But at the end of the day, I think in this game, most of it is going to get covered up by armor anyway. Beard. Nah, that's too trimmed. This one's nice. This one's kind of too messy. Alright, helmet. See what I mean? All this to get back there. I think you can't hide them. I think there's an option to just lock it out. These masks are cool though. Hat, cowboy hats. Yeah, the Rangers are kind of like cowboy style. A little, I like that, but more for, not for this guy. I think this guy I don't want to. He'll be all out. Why does he need to have a bib? He doesn't need a bib. Oh, fluffiness. All white. What color? More of a vest. More of a cowboy look. Armored. With the saw blades on the side. Don't hate this one. Why are they all blue? Can we change the color? I like that fluffiness, just the shoulder one. Which one did I like earlier? This one? Nope. Nope. Not bad. This one? Nope. This one on the chest? Nope. I like how professional this one looks. I like the front zip there. Doesn't look dirty enough. Give me that dirtier beard. They're all too clean. So I change the face a little bit. You know, you're playing with flamethrowers. You better oh, armor color. There you go. Pants. Can I zoom out? Nope, I can't. Little pockets, little knee pad, bigger knee pad, white fluff, cowboy straps, more cowboy straps. Yeah, I think he'll be running around. Little skinny pants. Full knee pads. With the holster. We'll change the color. What these guys? Yeah, I like these guys. So armor color. What's changing there? Black and where's the purple? Oh, the knee pads. Knee pads are showing as purple. Alright. This, light blue. Here we go. Alright, physique, we've done it. Portrait. Portrait, we can take one of these guys. But does anyone fit the bill? Oh, is this just... Oh, okay. I would have kept the rotating... Oh, you can't even have the clown thing. Oh yeah, that's because of the quirks. I think I'll just put him in this thing, so... That's a portrait. So, back. Starting weapon. So... Starting weapon. So here you're just choosing whatever gun they give you, but I think because of collector's edition we might get something, but I'll still go with heavy gun because the flamethrower, which is not showing up there, which is unfortunate, but the flamethrower is under heavy gun. So now attributes, that's the hardest thing because they just changed it. So overall you're getting 21 attributes, but you can't get lower. The only points you can decide where they're gonna go is about 14 points. Now the challenge is that, one, with heavy weapons, we're going to need some level of strength. And in a lot of abilities, I don't know about this one, but this one, as you can see, once you hit the 2 points, there's additional benefits, and then 3 points, only status resistance is going to change, and then 4 points it changes. Also, with all of those, once you hit level 10, you know, there's like status resistance is making like a 3% increase, but once you hit level 10, they're giving you an extra point. So usually I'd be at 4, now I'm at 5, but usually I'd be at 30, right, if I did a 3% jump, but I'm at 35% resist. Same thing with all of these. So they're really pushing to get you to you know, focus on one stat and gain all those additional benefits. If I remember correctly, look at the experience bonus just here. So 18% at 9 points in charisma, but then boom, you get a 10, now you're at 30%, so that's a 12% jump in one shot, while you were jumping by 2%. Right, increasing by 2% every point you invested in there. So, anyway, so overall for this guy, what matters is he's gonna need a little bit of strength. He's gonna need to have a lot of ability points because we wanted to hit probably more than once because he's not gonna be hitting really hard. I'd say maybe about 4 points. Get him some movement. We need some strength. Some weapons are also, I think, going to get a requirement for weapons. So now he's going to get more HP per level, 6 HP per level. Melee damage bonus doesn't matter. Throwing range doesn't matter. But we still need some strength to carry on some weapons. So right now it's kind of a gamble or a guess, I'd say, to put 4 in there. In terms of coordination, what do I want to go with? Probably... let's put at least 8. So here, luck gives you penetration, but with flamethrowers, flamethrowers are going to go right through their armor. Like, I won't need to do it. They do low damage, so that's why I'm taking all these perks and quirks and all that stuff to get there and increase it. But yeah, they're really gonna get burned through. I think they tweaked some stuff too. I looked at it quickly yesterday, and they tweaked some stuff in terms of the abilities of it. So combat speed. How many do I got left? 3. Charisma's always good. Evasion, initiative. I'd get 1 extra action point and 11%. That's for 2 in there. And that would give me a lot more con. That would give me more thing to move. Alright, I say let's try this out. Now skills. We want big guns. So we'll try to specialize. We're gonna take this is gonna be our main guy, so we're gonna take Barter with him, and we're also gonna take Toaster Repair. And the reason we're gonna take Toaster Repair is why can't we see the skills on that one? I'll show you later. Is it this one? Not Toasty. This one, Heating Element. So Heating Element, what that's gonna do is it's gonna ensure it's going to increase our damage by, our fire damage, sorry, by 25%. So Toaster Repair is going to be very important as soon as possible. But we'll need to invest 7 points. So see what I was saying earlier? So hitting level 1 in any of these skills costs 1 skill point. So I had 3 skill points at the beginning. At level 2 is an extra 1. Level 3 is an extra 1. But once you hit level 4, now you need 5 points, which means this one costs 2. This one costs 2. Then this one costs 3 skill points. Same for this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 costs 4. 9 costs 5. And 10 costs 6, right? So you know what I was saying, getting an extra point of hard ass or barter, like all it gives you is really just the first level of them, hard ass, barter, or kick ass, which would make it a lot more valuable if ever it would just carry over, right? So that's as if your points were there and would just give you the next one up. But no, the first one you would invest would be right here. I'll show you with the other guy. Awesome. So I think that's done. Now quirks. Quirks are very interesting. So as they're going to say here, some rangers are quirkier than others. Quirks are completely optional. Selecting a quirk gives your ranger a powerful bonus penalty, changing their playstyle dramatically. Character creation is the only chance you'll have to assign a quirk, and once you do, you're stuck with it. Choose wisely. I love the little graph. They're really Fallout-y. So continue. So, and most of the time, especially if you're, not experienced, go with no quirk, right? So I've played with the game in the past. I played with Wasteland, well, not this one, but Wasteland 2. Played with some quirks. Some of them are very bad. Some of them are really going to change your playstyle and improve. They're all about risk reward, right? So Blunderer, 15% melee, but minus 50% crit chance. I think this one would be good with Brawler, because they gain crit chance really quickly. They even have an ability that doubles the speed at which they gain crit chance when they're attacking. So I think with one attack you could gain back whatever crit chance you get there, and then just keep going. And on every attack you'd have an 15% increase on top. So that'd be good. Bop bag, maybe someone who doesn't need to move a lot but needs extra armor. And in this game, if you have armor, now you become susceptible. That's my French popping out. Susceptible. Some words are harder than the other. And to energy damage. Circus Freak, I'll do it just to show you, but we're not doing that for sure. It's actually going to change your appearance. So when I said the profile picture, you actually look like this, and you don't have a choice. If you want to play with this one, that's what you're going to look like. So let me go back. No quirk. No quirk. Come on, it won't let me. Alright. Anyway, I'm going to click on one, so that doesn't really matter, but that wish. So not wearing armor, +3 max, +3 action points. So I was looking at other channels, and the challenge with in the beta not wearing armor is that not only are you losing on armor, but there's a ton of mods that you can add to weapons and armor. I think 3 or 4 per piece of armor. Now there's 3 pieces of armor plus your gun. 3 piece, 2 piece. I think it's legs and chest, but it's a lot to give away for those points. So, but I'm convinced someone can make that work. Not reading skill books for +35%. It could be good, but at the same time, like I said, like this could be worth like tons of skill points, right? Because to get like 6 points, 5 points for level 9, and 6 points, that's 11 points. You read 2 skill books, that's a lot of levels, right? That's almost 4 levels. So those skill books, and I don't know how abundant they are in this game, like if you can get multiple or buy a bunch of them, or they're really special and rare items. I don't know how they're going to handle it in the game. Lone Wolf, from what I know, initiative is only valuable if you at the beginning of combat. So if ever you're not, you're getting ambushed or attacked without you knowing, right? Without initiating the combat, that's where initiative comes in, and then it kind of falls off, right? So not really a fan of this. Con per level, not be revived. That could be very good for a tank-like character. Mime, same concept as the clown thing. Amazing for +2 second detection time is great, but yeah, we're not going to be doing this on this guy. Poindexter, they actually boosted this from the beta from what I've seen in the footage. So it used to be every 3 level ups. Now it's every 2 level ups. And I like to excel a bunch of stuff. That means like between 11 and almost 17% increase in your amount of skill points. So if you have a guy that's going to be your skill monkey, you definitely got to take this and just keep him in the back and make him do range stuff and make sure he's out of the way. -8 con is not that bad, but 3 con per level is pretty bad, because I think you need at least 2 strength to even it out and not lose con. I don't think you can lose con, but like I don't think you're gaining con if you don't invest in strength. So you'd have to invest some strength to start gaining some con per level for a guy to be valuable. Prospector, I believe I'm going to take that in one of my guys. Losing a quick slot is going to be bad for, I think, professions like the, is it the mechanics or what's it called? Let me just look at this. Yeah, I think it's the mechanic. A guy who's working with explosive, or a medic, field aid. It's going to be a first aid. Field aid. First aid is going to be harmful to lose a quick slot there for sure. The one we're going for is this one. And just because I think there's a loophole. 15% chance to catch on fire when using explosive. We're not going to be using explosive. We're going to be just using our flamethrowers. So now we're getting 25% fire damage bonus and no downside. I love it. Sadomasochist, pretty good too. They tweaked that, 33% damage, melee or range damage again. Like I know, we might even take that if we have a sniper, right? Because that'd be great. Sit at the back and just start killing people. Serial killer is also very good. So you lose 1 action point all the time, but every time you kill someone, you get -1. So if you have someone who hits really hard and keeps getting kills every turn, well, at that point that'd be great. 2 pump chump. 2 AP of the first 2 turns. So after the first 2 turns, lose -1 AP, -15% hit chance for 6 turns. So that gives you an early start, but I don't think it's a huge boost. When an ally is down in combat, enter Berserker Rage, gaining +100% critical chance and +3 AP for 1 turn. After Berserker Rage has ended, -4 AP for the next 2 turns. Yeah, I don't like skills that rely on people dying. Waste Roamer could be good on a tank, but -15% experience bonus, like it's, especially on higher difficulty, that'd be tough. And Way of the Squeezing is an interesting one. I think you'd have to do 1 playthrough, like same thing with Waste Roamer, a playthrough to see how easy it is to manage money, because there's not a big difference in Supreme Jerk and the Ranger. Like not that there's not a big difference, but you can't see exactly what the difference is. So you have to see how much harder it is, and gain 50% while drunk. So you basically got to be drunk all the time. So that means the disadvantage of this is not just that you gotta be drunk if you don't want to lose damage, and I don't know yet if it's +50%, -20 gives you +30, or if, you know, as soon as you're drunk this goes back to 0 and then you gain the bonus, which I would hope that's what it would be. But I'd have to know to test that out to see what it is. But what I was saying is that I think barter is going to be useful with this too, because you got to keep buying these things, right? You're going to be drawing alcohol. So I think we're good with our Vulcan boy there. I'm not sure of his face. 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 Is that more a Vulcan boy? Yeah, I think that's more of a Vulcan boy. Alright. And what about you? So, first thing first. So, who do we want to make next? So, we got a choice between our famous skill monkey. Yeah, I want someone that's going to get tons of experience. So, we're going to call her our Loki Fox. Loki Fox. We're going to go with...
Shoot!
Choo-choo!
Here comes the pain train!
They've spotted.
This is not the best way to begin an engagement.
Let's do educated. And want to keep Bookworm because we want her to level up as fast as possible. Face, 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 face. Nope, nope. What's the difference there? Old lady. Oh boy. Yeah, no, we're not going into those. Can't really see the difference. Should have stayed standard. What's standard? This one? Whatever color that is. Hair. Is that no? Ooh. A haircut. Or low-key fox. What does that look like? Smart little lady. This, no, I like long hair. Was that a Witcher haircut? Yeah. Oh, we could have gone that with. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me if I go back and change him again. Do we want to give her a helmet and just be done with this? Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Rebreeder mask. Are they the same for ladies and the gentlemen? I want physique. Let's go with small and slender. Hair, let's go pinkish. Purplish. Yeah, I like it. Armor. Some black and some white. Jacket. She's gonna be throwing a bunch of grenades. So this. What about pants? I want fluffy pants. Oh, they get black. That's nice. Do I want grayish instead? But I put black, but it's kind of white. Sorry, but it's kind of green still, right? So, dark blue, yellow, green, blue. Meh. It's not changing that much. I think I'll leave it like this. So, physique, we're good. Portraits. This. Which one do we want? Well, there's some purple in there. Let's do this. Alright. Oops. Appearance. No. Loki, Fox. Yeah. What? Did I pick up? What? Okay, back. Okay. Was wondering why I didn't check that out. So starting weapon. So what do we want for her? I think we're just gonna go with the simple pistol. Small arm. Want small arm or shotguns? I think we're gonna go small arm. Attributes. So that's gonna be the person. Whoops. Doop. That's called min-maxing. That's gonna be. I can't resist. That's going to be the person that's going to be gaining a lot of skills. And if the game is the same way as it was in Wasteland 2, if you're doing a bunch of stuff like lockpicking and... Oh, I didn't look at this. So we'll look at these with her, with all the skills. Like lockpicking, nerd stuff, explosive. You'll gain tons of XP. Just like on arming mines, like tons of XP from doing that. So we want to make sure that we max that out. So we're also on top of that, we're going to do intelligence. So we're going to be gaining. In the other game, it was per level. The skill points every intelligence. This is a fixed amount, so that means we're just going to get 2 points flat. And then as we're increasing this, we're just going to get extra points once in a while. But still worth it. It's about 5% increase based on my math from what I did and looked at. And the other thing I want is we're going to take some strength for the con per level and extra con, because you know exactly which quirk we're going to get, which is Poindexter, where we're going to be losing 3 con per level, but we're going to gain it back with having our 3 strength there. And we might even put an extra point just to, you know, make her a bit more resistant. The throwing range is also going to be useful. So for the simple fact that she's going to be doing some explosive stuff. Now, why are her feet white? Did I put the whole thing back? That's ugly. Now skills. I told you I was going to show you this. So if I go back and I do here, and I put... which one is it? It's hard ass kick. The boss. Alright, so let's say hard ass. So back, and then I go to skills. Like, it's just locking the first one, so it's still gonna keep costing me more, right? So that's why I think it's losing its efficiency. Like, I'd love it if it would just push and be the last one. So at the end of the day, you still have to put 9 skill points in there, but it counts at 6 and increase in value as the game goes on. But it's not. So, what did I say here? Oh yeah, the bookworm. Again, that used to be 10%. Now it's 5, but I'm still going with it. In terms of skills, so as I said, we want her to be... So see, she's got 5 points, while the other guy had only... Vulcan had only 3 points. So she's going to do explosive. She's going to do lockpicking. She's also going to be our leader. And she's going to do nerd stuff. Now... leadership people are gonna gain hit chance just from being around me, and the more is it this or charisma is increasing the range of it, and if ever we kill or something happens when we attack, people are going to get bonuses as we go. And there's what we call perks, which is weird because you can't see in character creation, but I'll show you a couple once we get in there. But the perk is you're going to get perk points at XYZ level, and these perk points then you're going to be able to unlock some of their abilities, but you also got to qualify based on the amount of skill points you got. So let's say this one you need a level 5. Sorry, that's my great accounting skills. Level 5 plus 1 perk point. So you'd have to increase all the way up there. So it actually costs 6 skill points, 1 perk point to unlock this one. So once again, I think you really got to consider being focused in some skills and not trying to spread too thin. But she's going to have more skills just because she's going to level up faster, and she's going to have more skill points along the way. So I don't know if I want more leadership. I still got 1 point left. I don't know if I want more leadership or I want to give her a shot to improve in small arms. I think I'm going to give her a shot so that she doesn't get negative effects. And I think that's it. I think we're ready to go. I'm not sure about that mask. Which one was it? This face? Oh, let's do... Oh, no, it's just helmet. Yeah, it counts as a helmet. No, she's got luscious hair. Anything else I can put on? Can't look. I'll hide her face. It's hiding everything. This? Oh, there's no... This? Nope. Alright, let's go with that. Alright, so guys, before we move forward, I think I'll cut the video here. It's been a while for the first video, but you see how excited I am, how fun this is going to be, and I can't wait to play out the first part. So if you like the video, if you want to give me any feedback is appreciated. Leave a comment down below and follow along the playthrough. Again, we'll be going a full playthrough with right now this is going to be a flamethrower guy, she's going to be a lucky guy, and a bunch of others are coming. So thanks for your time, thanks for coming, and leave a like if you actually liked the video. Alright, thank you very much, bye bye.